What's up, traders? Welcome to another section of the Greatness FOREX Academy. Today is weekend, and we're going to be making a review of the pairs we added to our watch list last week to see those pairs that provided our entry rules and the ones we traded, and the ones that didn't provide our entry rule. We'll be checking if there is a change of environment there or if anything has changed, so we can either remove the pair from watch list or add them to watch list for the coming week. So without wasting much of your time, let's get straight into the charts. Okay, now as you can see, the first pair on our watch list for last week was the CAD CHF, and as you can see from the CAD CHF, we're expecting a push to this area at least to break the trend line, the upward trend line, and at the retest of the trend line, we'll look for one of our possible entry from the 4-hour time frame, which you can see here. But unfortunately, the market didn't provide what we want, and we didn't take this trade. So the next pair that was on our watch list is USD CAD. For USD CAD, what were we expecting? Now, okay, let me go on a daily time frame, because as you can see from here, I didn't make use of arrows or any drawing to show you what we're expecting. But as you can see, we were expecting a break to the upside because this is a flag, this is a wedge, sorry. So we're expecting the market to break this downward trend line, so we can go in 4-hour time frame to monitor one of our entry rule. But fortunately, the market respected structure and broke below this support zone. So we'll check if we can add this to our watch list for this coming week. But first, let's just review all we have for last week. Now, the next pair on our watch list was AUDNZD. Now let's check from the 4-hour perspective. What were we expecting? now the market provided exactly what. So as you can see, AUDNZD, we're waiting for a push to this trend line from the daily time frame, and at the retest of it, then we'll look for one of our possible entry. Now, as I can see here, and my students can see as well, what we want has, okay, let me say, the rules of our strategy are almost satisfied here. Now all we'll do is check one more thing, which I can't share with you here. Now, once market open by Sunday night, I think by Monday we should be in this trade, or our pending order should be set by Monday. Let me put it that way, because there's one more thing we'll check here before we start looking for an entry. And if you notice on Tradingview, when I published this pair AUDNZD, I wrote in a bracket beside it signal. Why? Because this pair is ready for trading. It's ready to be traded. All you need now is wait for your entry rule and just enter either with conservative way or the aggressive way, which is instant market execution, and conservative way is you make use of pending orders. So this pair is ready for trading, and I'll be publishing it again today on Tradingview with the same way I published it last week. I'm going to write beside it signal. So this pair is ready for trading. So overall, we'll be moving it away from our watch list. Okay, we'll add it to this coming week watch list. This is a signal for everybody, general signal. So okay, the next pair on our watch list. Okay, GBP USD satisfy our entry rule, because I told you, or as you can see this arrow now, I said you should be looking for a long to at least this area, which is where, let me should be the position to that area, to at least this area we identify from the daily time frame, and hitting this area will give us what, a 1 to 9.47 risk to reward. That means we are risking 1% to get 9.47. So this pair triggered our entry during the week because our entry rule was satisfied, and as you can see, it's already running risk free. So we're going to move all our running trades to this area. Now the next pair on our watch list is Eurozar. Eurozar, the next pair on our watch list. As you can see, this pair, what were we expecting? We were expecting a move to where this area we identified from the daily time frame. And as you can see, the market is currently going to that area, and immediately it hits that area. That doesn't mean we're going to take our entry immediately. No. Now, once it gets to this area, there are other things we'll look out for from the forward time frame. Now, for it to get to this area means what we saw from the daily time frame is satisfied. So all we are going to be doing is waiting for other things. Let me say, all we are going to be doing with the student is use the entry rules on the 4-hour time frame, because this is the only time frame we'll make use of them. Every other rule you know already, how I do my multi-time frame analysis and how I identify structures. Just like this, I wait for market to get there, then we'll start looking for our entry rules, which I can't share with you here. So as you can see, this also almost satisfy the setup we made from the higher time frames. So we'll be adding it to our watch list for the coming week. And the other pair we added to our watch list is this NZD USD. Okay, for NZD USD, we identify an area from the daily time frame that we expect this market to move to the upside. But as you can see, it hasn't started moving to the upside because where we identify from the daily time frame hasn't hit. That means the area, the structure area is still valid. So until this structure area is broken to the downside, it's still an uptrend, as you can see. So we'll be monitoring this pair for one of our valid entry if our entry will be satisfied. However, if we check higher time frame and we see a change of environment like this from the weekly time frame, I can see that this market is going to sell, because this is the area we have been waiting for since 3 weeks ago. So from daily time frame, we might as well remove this pair from our watch list, because is currently the wedge which is going to break 1 and 2. This is if wave 5, if I'm not mistaken, yes it should be, and this is a corrective wave, and we expect the market to continue the move to the downside. Those using Elliott wave strategy or Elliott wave theory should understand better what I'm talking about. So we might either add this to our coming week watch list or remove it. Overall, as you can see, this didn't give us our entry rule. It didn't satisfy our analysis. This also, the only pair that gave us our entry rule that satisfy our analysis is let me see, GBPJPY. Yeah, we are running risk free already in this trade, and AUDNZD is a signal to everybody for you for this coming week. It's almost ready. Let me say it's ready for trading. So use your entry rules and make use of either your penny order or aggressive order and trade this pair to the upside, while I'll be monitoring the same pair with my student for our entry rules. See, okay, let me quickly show you the pairs that we had running for the previous week. Now, we have Euro Group British Pound running risk free as well for a 1 to 11 risk to reward. As you can see, we've gotten what? We've gotten a 1 to, let me see. We've gotten a 1 to 7.7 risk to reward already. So if you are in this trade with me, you can as well close if you can't hold anymore. Let me say a 1.8 risk to reward. Let me just put it that way, because this long candle to the upside is supposed to hit our take profit if our take profit was to be here. So if you can't hold this trade anymore, you can as well close with a 1 to 8 risk to reward. That's huge risk to reward, risking 1% to get 8%. But overall, we are targeting a 1 to 11 risk to reward, which we are staying in the trade risk free. You can trade your stop loss, but we are going break even only. Now also we have AUD USD running, and this pair has been running since 3 weeks ago now, and this is the moment it starts shooting up for a 1 to 6 risk to reward. We are risk free already, and overall wait for it to hit our take profit or come back to hit us at break even. Also with this one, we're in this trade as well, Okay, I want to go over to the 4-hour time frame so you can be seeing everything very well. Now we're in this trade as well, risk free, but fortunately it came back to hit us at break even, so we didn't go out with any loss because we are risk free. Let me go back to show you the GBP USD that we are running risk free already. Sorry, Euro Great British Pound, the AUD USD as well. So now this USD SEC, we analyze this pair and I shared it with my students alone because I didn't post it on Tradingview, neither did I post it on YouTube or on Facebook or Telegram. I only showed it to my student, I think on Wednesday, where I was telling them this is the entry we had to make because our entry rule was satisfied somewhere here. As you can see, we just went for a 1 to 3 risk to reward. So as you can see, take profit hit from Wednesday to Friday. So our take profit is hit already. So this is a nice trade, and this is a +3 arrow. You can record it in your journal, +3 arrow, while we wait for other pairs to run. So this is all for now. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and also share to your friends and family for free forex education and learn as well. And also for the COT, which I'll be telling you about soon, I'll give you update on when the COT will be ready on the website, so that for every analysis we do using Confluence, we must use the COT to back it up. And for it is only accessible by the students, but like I said before, I'll try my best to make sure it's accessible by everyone who has access to watch my YouTube channel or is on my Telegram channel. So but there's a requirement before you get access to it, which I will tell you all once it is ready. So this is all for now. Contact details are in the description below. You can contact us anytime you want, and I will be happy to answer you whatever question you have. As far it is a forex related question, we are here for you. So this is all for now. Thank you for watching. Let's go over to the weekly forex forecast.